Thought I would share with you some useful tools that you can apply in your business. And quite often it's the simple things that we take for granted and we forget that are there to be able to help us in business. And one of the things that I realized in doing some coaching recently is the importance of self-awareness, whether you're a sole trader, whether you're just an individual professional person, or whether you're looking at how your business operates. It's really easy for us to keep on doing the same things over and over and developing some bad habits. So you've heard when you're working with your clients or your employees, somebody will say, but this is how we've always done it. And so it becomes habitual, it becomes comfortable, and then it becomes lazy, and it's not necessarily a good delivery on service or on product because you've just doing things because that's the way we've always done it, and it's no longer at a professional standard. So I'm going to show you this really, really simple tool that you can use for yourself or for your business to be able to look at how you can improve and how you can become self-aware. Don't underestimate the value of this. Even though it is a really, really simple tool, it's incredibly powerful to be able for you to stop and actually be objective and take stock and go, oh, I didn't think of it from that perspective. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to draw a page into a quadrant. So like I've done here, okay? And what you're going to do is you can place things in this quadrant. So in the top one up here, anything that sits up here is easy work. Anything that's down here is hard work. Now then what we're going to do on the left hand side, anything that's placed on the left hand side gives us a big result. Anything on the right hand side gives us a low result or low impact. So what that means is we've got things that we can do that are really easy that we can snap out, or things that are hard and they require a lot of effort, a lot of resource, a lot of energy, a lot of time. And the outcome is either it's a really big result, or it has a big outcome, or it's worthwhile, or it's not. It doesn't actually achieve much. It doesn't really do much for us. So let's break it down. Once you've actually broken your page up into those quadrants, what you then need to do is think about everything that you do, everything that you're working on right now, the work at hand, the projects you've got on your plate right now that you're working with. Ask yourself, the first quadrant is it easy and a big result? What things am I doing that are really easy, simple to do, and give me a big result? So it means that I achieve a big outcome for my employer, or if it's a business, I actually make some money here. It's simple for me to make money on this thing. So whatever that is, you need to be doing more of that. You need to make it easy for that to happen. How can you make that work more accessible? How can you free yourself up to do more of that work? What other things can you let go of to do more of that? If it's easy to do and it gives you a big result, clearly you need to be doing more of it. Now, if you're doing something that's really easy, but it gives you a low result, then you're probably doing it out of personal gratification. If it's easy and it's a low result, it's more about something that you find pleasurable, or you find rewarding, or it's justified in some other way, but it's actually not achieving what you set out to achieve in your business. It's either not making you money, or it's not achieving what you're meant to be doing. And there's got to be some other reason that you're doing it. And if it's easy, it's because it's pleasurable, it's enjoyable, and there's a reward there. So those ones are traps, and we've got to stop and go, am I doing this because it's fun and not because I actually get something from it? So for me, a trap I'll fall into is networking. I love socializing, so I'll say to myself, yeah, this is justified, or, I'm networking, it's about generating business. But I actually have to stop and take stock of all of the different networking events and ask myself, how much business did that activity actually generate? And then pull back and go, that's probably a not good use of my time. Then we've got the things that are hard but they do create a big result. This is where you need to rally support. This is where, when you've got things that sit within this quadrant, this is where you need to see, how can I get support? How can I delegate? How can I bring somebody on board? How can I joint venture? How can I make this easier? And what's available to me within the support mechanisms around me? Is it that you, if you're a sole trader, maybe it's that you get a virtual assistant, a VA. Talk to me if you want to find out what that is, or comment below, or have a chat to me and I can put you in touch with some great VAs in the territory or around Australia or where else. There are some great VAs in the territory. Or maybe it's about working, collaborating, or getting your team to work cooperatively, or joint venturing with another business. And then we've got the things where it is hard work and it's a low result. And you've got to ask yourself, why are you doing this? And this is one of those things that it's because we've always done it this way. This is the way we've always done it. It's where your business or your job has actually outgrown the system that eventually started. It's a high probability, if you're doing something that's really hard work and it's not giving you any kind of result, again, there's something else going on there, and it's quite often that you've outgrown a system or a procedure. Otherwise, why else would you be spending this effort, energy, and resource for nothing? It's perhaps it's a duplication of documentation, handwriting, a whole heap of things. It can be things like that. That's a telltale sign. So practice this. Have a go. It's worth doing. Don't underestimate the simplicity of it. Have a go of plotting out your stuff and really stop and ask yourself those questions. If it's easy and big result, how can I do more? If it's easy and a low result, am I doing this for self-gratification or some kind of a reward? If it's hard and a big result, how can I rally in support? How can I get other people to help me to make this easier? And if it's hard and a low result, why am I doing this? Is it an outdated system? How can I improve upon this process so it's not so hard, or how can I give it away? Look, I hope you find that useful, and I'd be really interested to hear your feedback or thoughts on this. If you've got any questions, or you're not sure about it, or want some ideas on how you can improve your productivity, then in your business or in your personal work life, please comment below.